on, man. What y'all think? That would like the opera jump. Why you? What is up, man? Happy Saturday night, fool. I'm feeling energized right now. I'm feeling turp, man. Shout out to my guy MKIS, man. The words of MKIS, man, is gonna be one of my best live ever. Now, every live we drop is gonna be one of the best live, man. Every visual we drop is gonna be one of the best visuals, man. Now listen, this live idea came to me while I was at the gig, man. Now strict guidelines at the gig, can't have much phones. Something happened. I don't know what happened, but we gotta follow strict policies. But while I was at work, fool, I actually came across somebody else's live. I was working while watching a nice lady. You feel me? She was really kind of like touching on a few things that we all as people we gotta overcome. You know what I'm saying? And this thing is vengeance, bro. Vengeance. Now for the longest, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, fool. I had this sense of like getting back. And when I say getting back, I ain't talking about ops. I'm talking about people that I felt that I gave my power to, But before we get to the power sequence of the live, we got to talk about trust. You know what I mean? We got to talk about it. All starts with trust, bro. You as a person right there watching the live, you got to trust yourself. Just a little backstory on me growing up, man. I did a lot of things on my own, man. I don't know if it was a subconscious form of a trust that I had, but it looked like, I had that trust and my pops had that trust in me to the point my pops has dropped me off at the conference. I'm ace in class. You feel me? Like not even tweaking, but that's just small examples. You gotta trust yourself, and trust yourself falls into knowing who you are and what abilities you have and what God has blessed you with, man. I'm truly blessed, bro. You get what I'm saying? I'm truly blessed. I'm highly favored. Personally, I feel like, man, I'm one of God's favorite. And if you trust yourself, you feel like that too also. You know what I'm saying? And that deals with a lot of that deals with the energy that you have been given, fool. The energy that you have been given, is unimaginable. You heard? When I say it's unimaginable, a lot of times we watch superhero movies, we want powers, but we already got those powers. But we got them in a minimal form right now because all powers deal with energy, fool. All of them deal with energy, bro. Ain't nobody having powers without no energy. You feel me? So some of us right now, we got those powers, bro, but we got them in a minimal form. When I say a minimal form, I'm gonna break it down to you. Not everybody has the ability to make people laugh, bro. You feel me? Not everybody has the ability to motivate people, bro. Not everybody has the ability to lead people. These are powers, man. These are powers. And reflecting upon myself, bro, I ain't gonna lie, God has given me a lot of powers, bro. I got the ability to be entertaining, bro. I got the ability to have influence, bro. People think I'm cool, Stuff like that, dude. You know what I mean? I got the ability to come and change a person's mood with my energy and shift a frown, turn it to smiles. These are powers. You know what I'm saying? And being that some of us are so powerful, we don't really sit down and think that we literally can power entire cities. When I say entire cities, we can power entire cities, but I'm gonna break it down on a smaller level for you to get it. You might be somebody that had a group of friends, bro. I had a group of friends. I felt like I was powering all my friends, B. I'm not even gonna hold you. They can attest to this day. You feel me? I'm powering everybody, you heard? When I say I'm powering everybody, I'm either motivating this man's want to get on this shit because I influenced them. I'm mentoring this man's, I'm motivating this guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm energizing them. I come around, the mood is different. Man, I'm powering everybody. You feel what I mean? And in knowing that at the time, I always knew I had this power, but I didn't know how important this power was. You feel me? Because sometimes when you're an energy source, you could get drained. You could get drained. Sometimes let's take away the friends. Let's look at relationships, bruh. You might be powering your spouse. You know what I mean? Or your spouse powering you. But it's like, dog, how long can this energy be sustained if it's not constantly being replenished? You feel what I'm saying? And having all that power, empowering all my friends, fool, I'm not gonna lie to you, fam. You know, I felt like they took away some of my powers, but that's not the case because I felt drained. When I felt drained, I felt used in a sense, betrayed in a sense. I felt taken advantage in a sense. And we all kind of leave with vengeance, bro. We leave with vengeance. You feel me? This is the good part of their life, man. You leave with vengeance, whether it be your spouse, your friends, your boss, your work. They done took your power, man. You might have been the employee of the month, fool. You there every day early, stay late, do everything extra. Boss just switch up on you one day. You like, dang, I gave him a lot of my power. But he didn't take your power. He could never take your power. Your power is always with you. But as people, we lead with that vengeance in our heart, fool. We lead with that vengeance of trying to get back. And I'm not gonna lie, we could get back. You know what I mean? But the get back for us is detrimental. Why do I say it's detrimental? It's like we are the power source. We're the suppliers. If we get back on people who are the leeches, the beneficiaries of our power, we will destroy them because we're so powerful. Imagine they ate off of us for mad long. Whether you're your girl, your friends, your teacher, whatever, whoever, man, they ate off of you for mad long. That mean they was leeching off of you, living off of you, powering off of you for mad long. And when they walk away, whatever they took away, you feel like, man, I got some vengeance in my heart, I could get back. You will destroy them because they are weak. That's why they needed to come power off of you. You know what I'm saying? They needed to come power off you. They needed to come get motivated off of you. They needed to feel happier off of you. Whatever it was, man. I don't know what it is. It could have been anything. You know what I'm saying? But as you get past that, you gotta let the vengeance go because you still got that power. That power could never become theirs. You get what I'm saying? Like we could charge the phone up, but we still gonna need that charger. You know what I mean? Come on, fool. Y'all gotta get me, man. It's like the sermon without being in the sermon, bro. You know what I mean? We could charge the phone up right now. I could have the phone charged on 100, but the power would get drained, and I'm gonna still need that charger. We the charger. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dang, without the charger, the phone is it's not staying up. That's how they are. So we don't never need to get back, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the toughest part is letting go of wanting to get back at others, bro. That shit is tough. You know what I mean? Especially when you're strong, when you know you're stronger, you could do more damage. You could really inflict damage. You know what I mean? Or sometimes it might be the pride thing. You don't want to take that L. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go down as I took a L, but you gotta be able to let that go. You gotta be able to let that go because I ain't gonna lie. In Shorty live, Shorty said something that really blew my mind, fool. She said, God is always checking your heart, I don't know, your heart beeps or whatever. And I'm like, man, what she talking about? So it's like, okay, when you're showing love, your heart probably beat different. You know what I mean? When you want some ill type of vibe, your heart is beating different. So it's like God is checking all your heartbeats. You know what I mean? So in order to receive blessings, bro, you can't be holding on to a lot of shit. I'm somebody, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, forgetting stuff was hard, bro. Cause I could easily get back. You know what I mean? I could easily dominate. I could easily put up some points. You know what I mean? Or easily inflict wounds or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But for me, getting back is like not 50, it's 100. For us who are the powerful pros, like the powerful ones, bro, getting back is 100%, bro. It's never 50. Just as you're giving and empowering folks, it's always gonna be 100. So there's no need to get back because you gotta receive these blessings, bro. You cannot have things in your heart, and it's certain things I'm working on right now, like not roasting folks. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all watch some of the game streams, but it's like not going at the trolls, man, and not being a bigger troll because that's a sense of losing power. You feel what I'm saying? Why am I going back and forth with the troll, bro? It's not that important. Just like people at your job or in your neighborhood or whatever it is, bro. You don't need to go back and forth with them. They're not on your level. They're not on your level, bro. And if you can let that go as a person, bro, I'm telling you, bro, you can have a better life, man. And it's gonna take some time. It's not easy. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some reflecting. It's gonna take some understanding that this is who they had to be. They know no one else. This is who you have to be. We all gotta be who we gotta be. You could never change who someone is supposed to be. Look at it like God sent them to see how they're supposed to be, but they ran away. You know what I mean? Like this shit is deep, man. It's really deep, bro. Like sometimes it's like God might bring somebody who's ill. You know what I mean? Somebody that's faulty to come around somebody that's authentic, that's real, that's trill, that's 100 to teach them like this is how you should be. But that person won't get that message. Sometimes we get multiple messages and we don't get the message. And it's like, older lady told me, God ain't gonna be sending you too much message now. You feel me? That's how she signed it. Her name is Carol. She like, God ain't gonna be sending you too much messages now. You know what I mean? He gonna send you one, two. After the second time, third time, you gotta learn your lesson. And it makes sense because it's like how many messages you need, fool? One, two. The third one is like, boom, you gotta get hit on the head. So at the end of the day, you gotta peep certain messages. You know what I mean? You gotta peep certain messages, but we don't listen. Like the faulty person, they gonna do the good person dirty. It happens all the time. They're coming around a good person to learn to be good, to learn the way of life. Cause the way they're living is ill. You know what I'm saying? But they don't understand this is the right way. So they're not aligned with God. All this comes down to being aligned with God, fool. You know what I'm saying? When you doing the right thing, you not going out there trying to hurt people, insult them, judge them, or whatever it is, bro. You living the right way. Like when I'm roasting people, I'm not really doing the right thing, fool. I'm baking on somebody like, boy, that's not aligned with the right. That's something I'm working on right now. So I'm being a being with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I've been a being with y'all, but it's just I need to understand how to really flip that, you know what I mean? Into something better. You know what I'm saying? Because it happens a lot on the game. You feel me? And I even had a situation the other day where I could have really, really baked somebody, but I let them take the dub, man. So man, sometimes you got to let them take the dub. And letting somebody take the dub sometimes is a little tough when you know you could win. You know what I'm saying? When you know you can win, letting somebody take the dub, man, it's a little hard. You feel me? But all that comes with letting go of things, bro. Letting go of the vengeance, letting go of feelings that you might have attached to situations. You know what I'm saying? And it's never overnight, but it's something that you could work on daily. You know what I mean? You could work on that daily, bro. Like the other day, I'm talking about me and this one dude. We going at each other on the game. He like shut the F up, babe. So I'm like, F you, babe, F you, babe. like turning up. He like F your mom. She don't got a dad, He said crazy. I'm crazy. But in the end, we won the game. But it was like, why was we going at each other? I realized I'm like, look, bro, I take everything I say back. You feel me? So that's like a quick reflection of how you can work on it daily or whatever it is you got to work on. It's like you could catch yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you try and practice not cussing, bro. That's something I'm working on because I say small cuss words like sh. You know what I mean? So I might say sh, then I might say nah, I meant stuff. You know what I mean? So that's ways to work on it, man. Because if you're somebody who's the powerful one, man, like if you want to really get your true powers, man, you gotta maximize the minimum one. Minimum one is like you might be a motivator, man. You might speak and people feel like, yes, I can do this. because I heard that person. You know what I mean? You might be somebody that come around and people are down and you got the ability to entertain them, to make them forget about their problems. You might be somebody that's so influential that a lot of people are watching you, trying to like be as courageous as you or confident as you, and you might not know, but that's powerful. You know what I'm saying? So these are things, bro, that you gotta maximize daily. Maximize daily if you want your real powers. Cause you gotta know how to handle this form of energy. It's a form of energy. You think you just come around and nothing happens. You come around with a certain energy, bro. Or when you speak, you speak with a certain energy to where it just touches people's ears. All this is energy, bro. So maximize those energy, and then they might turn to, the Cyclops beam at ya. You know what I mean? The Hulk, smash. You feel me? Like, you never know. But I feel like those are real powers, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I still remember it was like God sent me to work at the airport for a reason, bro. The airport was like a military job, bro. Quick pivot, man. I learned a lot working at the airport, bro. When I was working at the airport, bro, I was a wild boy. You feel me? I was wilding, fool. When I say I can't say some of the stuff I was doing there on here, but I was wilding. But it felt like a military base from my perspective, like boot camp, fool. You gotta be there at 5:30. You can't wake up no late than 3 o'clock, 3 a.m., bro. So I'll wake up at 3 a.m. I face two woods, bro. Boom. Sometimes I ain't have enough time to face the wood. I gotta drive with my shirt off at 2 in the morning, smoking a fat backwood in the car on the way there. You know what I mean? I'm not even supposed to be doing that, working there, but I'm looking like, yo, bro, this is nothing. You know what I mean? This is I'm like a genius, bro. This is nothing to me. So I show up before we even clock in, broski. We gotta literally jog like we at a track practice for like at least 2 miles. When I say 2 miles, bro, I'm talking about Will Smith, Pursuit of Happiness, bruh. Because we was the only employees that couldn't clock in right when you come through the door. So, bro, I'm talking about fool. We're literally jogging, running, like track practice for at least 2 miles. The lady is running, the older guys is running, everyone is running. And one day I had knocked his passenger luggage over, knocked his headphones, his bags, picked it up quick, patted him on the back, got to take off. So while doing this, it was almost like I was being tested, bro. Because personally, the job I left, I didn't want to be there because I was getting attacked a lot. So when I got to this job was like, look, you either follow these rules to stay here or you're gone. So I'm like, nah, I gotta stay here. Out of a class of 26, I was top three that's left. Only one person beat us, and I know who he was. It was this kid named Jess, but he was a professional. You heard? My boy Jess, he not playing no games. He early, uniform pressed, studied, ready for tests, answering questions, demonstrating, ready. You feel me? Me and my homie D, we supposedly like the bad guys before we even get to the main spot. They talking about the trainers talking about us because he start asking us some questions and we saying certain answers and rubbing the wrong way. But it just working at that job, I'm telling you, man, it taught me a lot about the energy and influence that I had because the airport was a big place, bro. It was a lot of like different energies in the same area. So having a lot of different energies in the same area can be very conflicting. It's like a lot of masculine energy, bro. Anybody that's worked at the airport, it's only a certain amount of women that work there on the ramp. You know what I mean? Most of them work in the airport. So just being in the zone with mad different dudes is like my energy always stood out, bro. Not because I was in there jumping around, bro. No, 9 times out of 10, I was in the back, dozed off, because I done had every morning. I had two flights at 5:40. Now they was on my heels, because I was supposedly one of the guys to watch, so they was literally on my heels, bro, the whole time. Every day I got there at 5:40. I got there at 5:30. I had a flight 5:40. Gotta walk two blocks down, like 2 blocks down to do that plane. Walk back to my zone. Then I gotta walk back there again for another plane. They did this every morning. So I'm just like, man, they really trying to like trying to really stall me out. All the dudes who was like managers, the main manager rocked with me, fool. He was the top dog. And I'm gonna tell you about him. But all the other dudes, they be looking for me in the morning, like, did YS clock in? Did YS clock in? You feel me? I'll be ducked off in a pillar, fool, because I'm out of breath. I just sprinted like 2 miles just to clock in. I'm in the pillar breathing like hard as shit. And I see them looking around and see if I'm clocked in. So I would be wilding a lot, man. At times I'd be like, man, at times I ain't even had time to smoke. I make it happen though, you heard? And just wilding out like that. I was doing wild shit there, man. Like the pack was on me. You feel me? I'm trapping in this in the area, like wild shit, you know? And I specifically remember, like it felt like prison, bro, because there was so many dudes. I'm talking about in this room, it's probably like 18 dudes. It might be one shorty, but most of the girls work catering and stuff where they put stuff food on the planes, you heard? So we all in the zone, you know, there's a lot of macho-ness and shit like that, but I just be ducked off, cooling in the back. When it was a lot of like issues and fights, man, it'd be quiet, and I'd come in there and get to playing music. The music would change the vibe. You know what I mean? People dancing, like arguing when arguing was about to start. Cause I wake up here arguing. I'm like, yo, play some music, and it was an older gentleman in there, bro. Older gentleman. He used to stare at me like this, like, and I used to be like, man, this dude a weirdo, cause he never would say nothing. Like he'd just stare at me like this, bro. You know what I mean? Walk around, stare at me every time, and I'd be like, man, this dude a weirdo, bro. His ass creepy, bro. He weird. What's up with him? That was my first reaction. And at the time, I remember we had this young dude named like Nipsey Hussle, man. He like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You like somebody that you could really make a difference. I forgot his name, bro. He looked like Nipsey Hussle. He was like a little bit taller than me, like 6'1" or some shit. He like, bro, you could really make a difference in life, bro. Like people be watching you, bro. Like even when you on a ramp. So I'm thinking he's saying that because he's somebody I train. I'm like, man, he just saying that, bro, because I used to be chopped, bro. I'm like, man, what is he talking about? I'm pilot mode right now. I'm pilot mode. When I say I'm pilot mode, fool, look, I'm driving a plane damn near, son. And he'd tell me this every day. He'd be like, yeah, bro, you gotta listen, bro. Like you really need to change your way of living, bro, because you need to live better, bro. You like somebody that could really make a difference, man. I'm telling you. So as he's saying this to me, I'm hearing it, bro, but I'm not really hearing it, man. Cause the job was so stressful. It'd be times I go home, bro. I'm drenched in sweat, bro. All I could do is sleep, wake up at 2:30 and do it again. You know what I mean? So a lot of what he was telling me, I wasn't really hearing it. Till one day I came in the zone, man. When I come in the zone, you know, they all was chilling in there. Right when I come in there, they all got lit. When they all got lit, I'm like, yeah, what's up, what's up? Like turn up. It's 5 in the morning. We turning up 5 in the morning, laughing. And I remember I had went to go sit down, bro. When I sat down, I had my little spot right there. I sat down. I was chilling for like my 5:45 flight. I'm chilling right there. The old dude just was standing at the door, just looking at me. This man just all he did was look at me. I was like, man, this nigga's a weirdo, man. He weirdo vibes, man. Like he staring at me all the time. So he bugging, man. He do this every day, whatever. I ain't tripping. So I go do my flight. It wasn't until like midday, fool. Midday, I'm chilling, I'm sleeping. When I'm sleeping, I used to sleep by like the water thing. So if you come get the water, you kind of wake me up so I wouldn't fall deep asleep. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't miss my line. Cause there'd be multiple flights in my line. It was killing your boy in there. I'm talking about it was working me. You feel me? All the time and shit. And they switched me to the hardest zone. And I had a young boy that used to keep me up in the hardest zone, man. My boy Brian, you feel me? But bro, I'm sleeping, bro. Somebody came and kind of woke me up by the water thing, so I wake up. And I wake up. The old head woke up to me. He said, your name is Abdul Malik. This guy that be standing, this guy ain't never talked to me the whole time I've been working there. I've been working there for like months, fool. Never talked to me. He's like, your name is Abdul Malik. I'm like, Abdul Malik? Who's that? He's like, that is you. I'm like, that's me. Well, how? What you mean, dog? Like, what that mean? He's like, your energy changes everything. Bro, I put this on my life, bro. He's like, we need to do it. You know, I had did like a little ceremony. You feel me? Because of the name, you know what I mean? Because it was a special name, and after that was my name. You know what I mean? But the reason I tell y'all that is because I never knew that I had that much influence at the job, bro. You feel me? Because I was just focused on waking up at 5, getting there at 5:30, clocking in, bro, running to the time clock, you know what I mean? Doing all my planes, not missing my lines. I'm talking about sweating every day regularly, you feel me? But I'm not paying attention to the fact that I'm making such an impact at this big old airport. You dig what I'm saying? I'm talking about every zone because it's like 20 zones at the airport. I'm only working in one at first. Then I get to going around. They like, yeah, yeah, you YS, right? You YS. We heard about you. So I'm like, damn, like I ain't even met these dudes. It's grown older men. You know what I'm saying? And just going through that experience was like, damn, okay, damn, I didn't know I had such influence, bro, to where I could impact people in a good way. You dig what I'm saying? Because, bro, that job would have you only focused on a job, bro. Anybody that work at the airport, no, man. They had you really focused on the job, bro. Not trying to lose your job or whatever, but just know everybody out there, you got some form of power. Not everyone. There's some who need us with the power. They're weak and they just don't trust themselves. When you don't trust yourself, you're weak. I mean, you got a lot of doubt. You know, you're insecure, unconfident, but that's coming from distrust of self. You gotta trust yourself. You gotta know, like you can do certain things. You got certain abilities. You got certain power, man. You could power a whole city. And I'm telling you, that was one of the hardest jobs I had, man. Working at the airport. You feel what I'm saying? Because it was almost like a jail cell with mad dudes. Dudes would be fighting in there just because of the, like I said, the clash of energy, bro. Certain energy wouldn't match. Some dudes were trying to dominate certain energy, but it just showed me like mine was different, you know, and it was certain people energy in there that was similar to mine, different. It wasn't just me, bro. It was this manager in there named Yassine, bro. Yassine was official, bro. I'd be ready to go to war for Yassine, bro. Yassine was the man that good guy, man. When I say good guy, bro. Nobody would disrespect Buddy. He was a supervisor, but he was a hard worker, bro. I'm talking about he'd go out there, come back sweating. You know what I'm saying? Be like, hey, you guys better not fall asleep. You know we got 6 more on the line. You feel me? Like the manager saying this. Some of the managers went on that time, you know. So I just tell y'all because it's like his energy motivated you to like want to work, want to go hard, like want to do all the planes. You know what I mean? Working for your scene was lit, you know. But that's just his ability to influence me. You know what I mean? It was other people like that, and I make this live because in order to fully be like that, you can't be worried about stuff that happen, bro. A lot of stuff don't happen, man. Like yeah, they did you wrong, whatever. You gotta let all that go. Take that L, man. Taking the L. Well, what Big Sean said last night, I took an L, but that day I bounced back. Come on, man. Like bouncing back is stupid. After the L, that's the best feeling. You feel me? You got make you go harder. After the L, you bounce back. Come on, man. That's what it's about. It ain't about sitting there and reliving the situation. Who cares, man? New vibe, man. New day, new you. Same principle, morals, along with God, you straight. You gotta bounce back. You know what I mean? So that means you gotta let go of all the vengeance. You can't do that overnight. I'm telling you, but I'm telling you, each and every day, you work towards it, bro. Work towards it. You know what I'm saying? It takes daily, day-to-day work to get rid of certain habits, man. My boy said, you look like if two Memphis rappers you said who fed shoes. I just read that in gibberish. Nah, man, I look like YS, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to look like anyone but me, bro. You feel me? That's another thing too, man. Self-trust, man. If you trust yourself, you don't want to be no one else. You feel what I'm saying? Only person I ever wanted to be like in basketball relationship was Kobe, bro. But I ain't want to be nobody else. You know what I mean? I wanted to play like him, you know. But every kid want to do like Michael, Kobe, LeBron, you know. But I never want to be nobody else but me, man. Be you. It's only one you, man. Until you birth an offspring. You feel me? Why would you want to be somebody else? Only you, man. It's only one you, man. Could never be another. You feel me? It could never be another, not even a brother from your mother. So be you. Everybody trying to be someone else. What's going on? Just be yourself. You feel me? Just be yourself, man. That's gonna take you a long way. Trying to be somebody else, that's like walking the wrong way. Most likely you might get hit. And then when you get there after you made all them changes, you might not like it. A little freestyle action, man. But y'all got to understand everything I just spit was so trill. I'm hoping that you kind of grasp it, man, because I keep it a bean ski with y'all, man. This is something people struggle with, like letting go. I mean, that somebody did them wrong, somebody did them dirty, but one thing you gotta understand, you can't fight those battles. What's up, Ryan Douglas? That's for God, man. God fight those battles for you, bro. You feel me? All the beefs or get backs you thought about, let God handle that, man, in due time. Everything gets handled in due time, bro. Saying you might make a mistake trying to handle a get back. You might throw your life away. You might commit an M. You never know what could go wrong. You doing it. God doing it. He might bust the head gasket on the whip. Get them evicted. You feel me? Like no real harm. You feel me? Like you might go overboard, man. You might tie them down like Chainsaw Texas. You know what I mean? Like you might go crazy. You might lose your top. You might go ballistic, bro. God ain't gonna go ballistic, bro. He gonna handle that accordingly. You feel me? The right way. And it took me a while because it's like, man, it's a lot of stuff I want to get back, but it's like, bro, I don't even care, bro. You feel me? I don't care about getting back about nothing, man. You took the dub, you got it, man. You got over on YS, bro. Kudos, man. You win. You know what I'm saying? You deserve champagne and medals. You feel me? You got me. I'm a buffoon, bruh. You know what I'm saying? If that's how it's looked at, well, I just looked at it as, I just was genuine in the moment. You feel me? And I overlooked certain things. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? It happens to everybody. And that's how you gotta look at it. You was genuine in the moment, hey, and you overlook certain things. Or the mask was so good, you know what I mean? You ain't know what you was seeing. It was like Scooby-Doo. You know what I mean? I always say, shut the F up now. You hearing this sauce gems. My boy Cameron came to the jeweler. Come on, Cam. I'm dropping them gems. Pick that up, man. Pick that up. Jewel, be jewel, be jewel. But I'm telling you real stuff though, man. You feel me? It don't matter, man. You was genuine in the moment. They took them dub. They betrayed you. They finessed you. They deserve medals, roses, and champagne. They're the ones. It's all right. That's how they look at it. You was just genuine in the moment. You overlook certain things. That's it. That won't be overlooked again. You know what I mean? As you go forward, you'll be more precise in your discernment. That's all it is. That's how I feel about me. I gotta be more precise in my discernment. You know, more precise in my use of energy, my use of power. That mean I ain't just walking around like, let me make you laugh. Let me make you laugh. Let me motivate you. And you and you and you. Some people don't want to be motivated, fool. They just want to be, you know what I'm saying? They want to walk around droopy shoulders all day, man. Nah, I'm for real, bro. I'm not capping. They want to walk around, droopy shoulders all day, man. That's all they want, bro. They don't want to be motivated, man. They don't want motivation, man. Let them be. You know what I'm saying? Find the ones that want to be motivated, man. That's like, yeah, man, that's all I needed to hear, man. I'm about to go make 10,000. Saying I'm about to go be a better dad. You feel me? I'm about to be a better son for my mom. You heard? Those are ones. You feel me? We don't need everybody. Everybody can't go though, man. Everybody can't go though, man. You feel me? That's facts. Everybody can't go. Only a select few. It might be a special foe. What's my highest rank? I don't like playing zombies on Call of Duty, man. It bores me, man. I like fast paced action, man. I play a lot of multiplayer, man. I'm a multiplayer specialist, man. I've been kind of butt though. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I've been kind of on a laziness playing side. Yo, come on, man. Hey, whatever your name, you give up. I would never give up on life, but your name's the opposite. Listen, I'm with Guy, man. I'm golden. You know what it means? I'm golden. That means I'm like a super saiyan, bruh. Like it's gold that's in my veins. It's not even blood. You feel me? It's gold currently, like gold. And you gotta just look at the discoloration in my skin. Parts of it look gold. You feel me? But I'm black. You know what I mean? It's gold right now. I'm golden. So if you doing anything ill on the ill side, you won't succeed, man. It's all failure, man. You feel me? You're gonna have to tap into another world and go bring the galaxy of I don't know, dominions with more power. Cause I take down nations, man. Feel me? I feel like I got enough power to take down a nation, fool. For real, for real. Maybe not right here in the physical, but definitely in the spiritual, you heard? Taking down nations, man. I'm a warrior like, man. I'm coming through screaming. Everyone's getting it. You know what I'm saying? That's not on the path we on, you heard? Cause I gotta destroy them before I build them up. Before you build something, it must be destroyed, you heard? You say you look like you Egyptian, man. Look, see? My man is on the money, man. Yeah. I told Shorty I'm golden, man. I look like one of them Egyptian warriors or something. Feel me? I don't want to say King Tut, man. That's crazy. But I definitely feel like I'm something more than this, you heard? I just don't know precisely, but I know an idea of like, you feel me? Spiritually, bro, I'm different. You know what I'm saying? And that's all thanks to God, man. So I'm just falling in line with that. Queen, what's up, Queen? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Talk to me. I'll talk back to y'all. You know, but I only said that because she said she was doing some witchcraft activity, man. We not scared of that, man. Y'all be scared of us, man. Be scared when we come around, man. Tremble. Feel me? Feel the presence of who we with, you know? Uh, dang, that's tough. That's a good question. My man said, my man, why? That's how you say a name, right? Why? He said, would you rather never watch YouTube ever again or never play games again? That's tough, man. That's tough, man. I don't know, bro. That's a tough one, bro. You got me on that one. You got me. He said, play Lua on work. Yo, shout out to Dambula, man, from North Korea, man. I got some city me speed in here, man. Now that's a tough one though. I say play games because YouTube is more educational, bro. Like YouTube, I could get on YouTube and learn how to change a tire, bro. I could get on YouTube and learn how to clear storage. You know, like it's more things besides watching entertainment on YouTube. So I say never play games forever. You know what I mean? He said, if a deaf person goes to court, is this still a hearing? Nah, Carventure. I'm sure it is, bro. Don't disrespect them folks, fool. They got signers in there, man. Or it's probably braille documents, fool. I ain't gonna lie. You guys gotta think about how hard it is to be handicapped, though, bro. That shit's tough. Like anytime you see a handicapped person, fam, respect them, bro. Like don't stare at them and shit like that. Don't be all like super extra sympathetic. Just be normal. You dig what I'm saying? Because being handicapped is crazy, fool. It's like you damn near people damn near treat you like you at the zoo. You know what I'm saying? They treat you like you at the zoo. Like you know how you go stare at the animals at the zoo? Like, nah, don't do that when you see them. When you see a handicapped person, bro, it's a normal person just, living life differently. He said, Snoop Dogg. Yo, Tanner the dog. I hear that a lot, man. Yeah. Tanner the dog, I hear that a lot, man. A lot of people sound like Snoop Doggy Dog. He's like, what was the last type of pizza you had, man? Personally, I really don't like pizza as much, bro. I don't know if I ate it too much, but if I'm going for any type of pizza, bro, it's just a cheese pizza, bro. You can make it a thin crust cheese pizza, man, with a little garlic on there, man, a little oregano. We straight, bro. I don't want pepperoni, sausage, chicken. I don't want all that, man. Good pie, man. What Dave Putnoy said, good pie, man, no flap. You know? Yo, Queenie said I'm from KSA. Time is 9:55. Dang. Yeah, it's like almost one where I'm at right now, Queenie, 16. Y'all asking good questions right now, man. What else y'all got, man? What else y'all got, man? What else we got, babe? What we got, babe? What we got, Foley? Yo, Ozzy Durgon, Trey X, my boy Trey X in the building. What up, Trey X, man? What's goody? Shout out to Trey X, man. Shout out to Ozzy Durgon. Ozzy Durgon. I gotta put emphasis on y'all name, man. Yo, shout out to Queen 16, man. Happy birthday, yo. Happy birthday to happy birthday to happy birthday to Queen 16. Happy birthday to Queen 16. Yeah. What y'all think about that birthday remix though, man? Y'all want to know something? I always used to sing birthday songs to my siblings when they was younger and they was their birthday. And I try to put a spin on it. You know what I'm saying? They be like, stop, big bro, like stop. Yeah, man. Everybody say happy birthday to Queen 16 in the jump, man. Yo. Have a good birthday, man. Appreciate your day, man. Another day here on this beautiful earth. You know what I'm saying? Get fresh. Get eagled. You know what I mean? Get eagled. You know what I mean? Get eagled. Go get you something to eat, man. Maybe a little shop spree, man. My boy said, is this AI? I ain't AI. He said Larry Bird. Nah, you like Larry Bird? Nah, Larry was good though, but MJ, man. Yeah, Robert Gibson, send me your address. I'm on the way. You look like you got millions, my guy. My boy said, prove it. Can AI do this? Nah, AI can't do that, man. You see how I was just moving? AI ain't moving like that, bro. He say, bro said I look like Baby Keem. Like, now you're just saying anything, fool. Chris Guzman. He says, I just asked if it was you. Yo, Green Free man, sweat it. He said one of those tacos, man. What tacos, man? Where my tacos at, fool? Little Korak, man. Little Korak, man. I get the name. Little Korak 92. Takis. I do not like Takis, bro. Yo, Regiment said, you look like Eddie Murphy, brother. Nah, everybody give Regiment a round of applause. What made me laugh the hardest, fool? I ain't gonna lie. Without you right, certain parts of my face, like right here on my nose. Nah, that's right. You cut it right though a little bit. But without the mask though. But certain part when I'm talking. Nah, Resume, you funny as ever, fool. Says that real money. I mean, yeah, it's money on the Scully, fool. Money Scully, man. Said my Italian, no, I'm not Italian, brother. Shout out to Drench Dog, you know what I mean? Drench Dog in his jump, man. Yo, greetings. I'm Ahmad Khan, man, from Pakistan, B. What's up? My boy said, are you breathing? Come on, man. How would I be talking if I'm not breathing, man? Shout out to Sanapi 509, man. What's up, broski? My boy Supreme Leader said, Bomba Clot. Bomba Clot. Jacob Bob, you say you want me to take your mom on a date? What she look like, man? She got a body on her, man, or what her face look like, man? I'm trying to take her down. I really want to take her down. Let me show her that I'm not about what you said. I want to take her down. What you think about that, those? Jack Bob. Yo, shout out to El Salab. El Salab from Egypt, man. What's up, El Salab? I'm gonna come out there, man. We gotta go to the Cairo. We gotta go to the pyramids, man. We gotta be on some Tomb Raider vibes, man. You know, Sherlock Holmes, man. Investigator, man. Getting the gems that's in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Camel riding, man. Doom blowing up the dooms, man. Yeah, he said, do you wear glasses to hide the autism? Come on, man. Hey, respect everyone with autism, bro. They're very smart individuals, man. Don't be disrespectful to them, man. This one thing I don't like that y'all do, bro. Y'all disrespect people that live a hard life, fool. Don't disrespect those guys, man. He said, yeah, I shower with the shicey, man. You see how clean it is? Look at that. I make sure I put the soap on there, man. You feel me? One boy said, Jesus, apostle, listen. I don't know what you talking about, man. He said, spot on with the pronunciation. Yeah, El Salab. El Salab. You know, give me one of them white gowns, fool, when I'm out there. You feel me? He smokes down. Chicago's finest. Come on, man. Don't tell me you the finest in Chicago, man. That's cap, man. It's finer women in Chicago than you, bro. You know what I mean? My man Drench Dog said you commit tax fraud. Come on, Drench Dog. The IRS gonna be on your beam, but I don't think it's an IRS for real. I ain't gonna lie. He said you look like I look like I'm gonna have a smell. Come on, fool. I'm a hygiene guy, man. I take care of myself, man. He's like, my G, we gotta get you here. Nah, facts. I'm telling you, El Salah. When I come out there, man, hey, we on them camels, man. We in the pyramids, man. We vlogging from the pyramids. We going live from the pyramids too, you heard? He said, are you gonna sing? You want me to sing? What y'all want me to sing? He said, do you drink water or are you Fox Den off-road? Device overheat. I don't know what you talking about, Green Switted. You say you think I need water? You say I dress like 2005. I ain't gonna lie, that's facts. My style is very, very throwback, bro. I'm not one of them guys that's gonna be a trendy dresser. You definitely not gonna see me wearing crop tops, bro. Bell bottom pants. I'm straight leg jeans. You feel me? I'm smooth dressing. He said freestyle about squid meat. He said 40 with the shiesty. He said, are those flames gold plated? Yeah, they gold plated, man. Spartacus said I'm brainwashed. Yeah, Spartacus. This ain't the real Spartacus from the show on Netflix. The one that almost got his neck risked or his neck broke by one of them gladiators. Spartacus said I'm brainwashed. Why you got lied to the haters to tell the truth? I'm the one speaking the gems, dropping it like they was trying to cop the Jews. If you ask me who's brainwashed, the only one is Spartacus, fool. Yeah. He said he wears slides in the shower. Supreme leader. I don't wear slides in the shower, but when I got your girl with me, it's Gucci. You know what I mean? On the feet, bruh. When we getting in here, put her face in the water like, baby, get in there. But she gonna have nothing on. I'm talking about she ain't going for swim there. I'm the only one swimming. She got to come with the papers. I'm talking about a chart. Because if I go in there and slide down, I'm trying to imprint your broad. That mean I'm taking her heart. I ain't talking about no Jacob and Noah like the Twilight. But she leaving with me and you staying on Earth. It's like only me and her, like Noah's Ark, you know? You know? Yeah, he said, this is Sparta. Yo, Ramon. He said, greetings. Great content. He went, yo, Ramon Martinez. ¿Cómo está, mi amigo? Yo quiero tu novia. ¿Tú tiene? No tiene? ¿Tú te gusta? España, chicas, yeah, set that up, man, Ramon Martinez. I know you got some familia, man, tu familia, tu hermano, come on, tu prima, he's a ignorant. Yo, Spartacus, you must understand that lingo, fool. No, hold on. Spartacus say I'm a slave. I ain't gonna lie, I just had to whip him real quick. Like I was the one in charge on the Netflix show. The dark one with the whip. You know what I mean? You only the one that slave here. You want to be a gladiator, naming yourself after Spartacus. But he fell after he took a couple down. But he didn't do it by himself. He needed other gladiators around. But you dolly in the live. That means that you versus me, this ain't the training grounds. It's a real sword, B. I'm gonna eat you alive. Come on, Spartacus. You like that one. You like that one for sure. Yo, shout out to my new person in the chat. Yo, Hyanada 33. Yo, he said he's sending a large amount of love from Bulgaria, man. Yo, shout out to Bulgaria, man. We gotta go to Bulgaria, man. Yo. This man said Xander Putney said Papa cheese. Yo, what y'all even be talking about, fully? He said, can you do the rest of the stream shirtless? Nah, Ramon, I'm not a stripper, B. You know what I mean? I ain't no fitness coach either, man. You know what I mean? He said, mad props for keeping up with the batteries and the smoke detector. Yeah. Hey, y'all see them 7 feet? You see the 7 feet ceiling right there? You see the 7 feet ceiling? Come on, man. I'm in a penthouse, fool. Look at this ceiling. Look at it. Yo, look at this. Come on, bro. Look at those ceiling. You see those ceiling? Come on, bro. Penthouse vibes, bruh. You don't hear no noise. Look. Incredible. Incredible. Come on, man. Nah, bro. I'm like 5'11". This like slanted right now. I don't know if you see me kind of slanted. Yeah, I'm 5'11". How tall are you, Supreme Leader? Because now we're having a height contest, buddy. You want to be 6'6"? Even if you was 6'5", I still ball you, man. Come here. Come here. Come on, man. I'm a fizz 5'11", man. He said, dead silent. He said, that's the Section 8 penthouse. See, I knew somebody was going to be hating. Come on, man. You telling me these are Section 8 ceilings? Look at that light, bro. Look at that light. Look at that light. Look at that light. Come on, man. You think your boy gonna have cameras in it? Come on, man. And then come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Supreme Leader said Penthouse Motel. Nah, y'all go in there right now. Yo, Ty, come on, man. You ain't dunking on me. I'm blocking that boy Dikembe Mutombo, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a shot blocker, bro. That one thing they could say about me. I'm a shot blocker. Give me that. I hit you with it. Give me that. Come on, man. That's how I'm gonna do it when I slap Ty shot. Like, give me that. I'm gonna have the ball in my hand. Hold on, where the ball at? Let me grab the ball. Let me grab the ball. There's the ball right here. All right. So when I slap it shot, give me that. Come on, Ty. You ain't ready, fool. You see how I had the ball on hand? Hold on, let me see what all y'all say. He said Papa cheese, 8 feet ceiling, pretty standard. Come on, bro. That ain't no 8 feet. That's 12 feet, bro. You bugging. You bugging, bro. My boy said show the balcony. You want to see the balcony? Y'all really want a tour for real? I don't know if I should give y'all a tour for real, man. Y'all want a tour for real? Y'all really want a tour for real? Y'all want a tour for real? Y'all put a W in the chat. W in the chat. W in the chat. W. Yeah, this the penthouse, bro. Y'all are bugging right now. Y'all want to see the penthouse? Yo, Trey, why you Trey, you say that every time, bro. You must be sleeping and shit and you hear me and just jump. That boy said you scared me. he said we need your opinion on the now I ain't talking about none of that politics stuff, man. Supreme said, show it off, my boy. All right, man. Hold on. Let me show y'all the penthouse real quick, all right? So we gonna start out here, man. I'm gonna take y'all outside, man. I see too many W's in here, man. So listen, penthouse right now is getting remodeled, man. You feel me? So this the front right here, man. It's the front right here, man. Yo, I can't show the screen because I'm in the screen, you heard? But boom, that's the entry. I mean, it's getting remodeled right now, man. Now this my old spot, man. I ain't gonna go too crazy right here, but for me, this the old little spot, man. Hold on, I gotta leave the door open, man. I could turn the light on, but I ain't trying to turn that light on, man. Y'all might get jealous, man. Yeah, it's already a couple jealous haters in the crib, man. In the chat, man. In the chat, man. I could keep going, man, but I don't want to keep going, man. It's more to it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's more to it, man. I want to keep going, man. I ain't trying to keep going, man. I ain't even flexing or nothing. Feel me? Like, I ain't even flexing. Feel me? See, y'all gonna say anything, bro. Come on, man. We don't trap anything, man. We legal guys. We go to work, bro. Anybody that been following the channel, man, they know I'm a working guy, man. You feel me? I'm a good guy. I'm a worker, man. Yo, y'all give a round of applause for that boy Han Caravel 336. He said, this man said, bro walked onto a job site. Yo, Caravel, fool. Juanito, tu es cómico, fool. Tu es cómico. I ain't gonna lie, Juanito. You got me rolling off that. He say, working. You're wearing a shiesty. Show the piece on stream. Come on, man. You want me to show the Tully, bro? I ain't gonna show the Tully, bro. You got me trying to do too much, man. Ain't no trapping, bro. This is where I live, bro. This is where I eat. Does this look like a trap? I got my backpack right here. I got a kitchen. Come on, man. This is a livable space, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a livable space, man. I got the monkey on the wall. You come on, man. I got coats in here. Coats in here. You think I'm trapping in here, bro? Looks empty as fudge. Nah. I'm a minimalist, bro. I don't like to have mad shit in the crib, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, plus, y'all gotta understand the story behind why I don't have a lot of stuff. I was moving a lot, fool. I was damn near kind of like homeless. So I had to get rid of a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? I only kept my futon, my TVs, stuff like that, man. Keep it a beam with y'all, man. Yo, it's 214. Yeah. Nah, we not sliding on ops, man. Yeah, Supreme, I ain't flexing, bro. Like this really my crib, man. It's really where I stay. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Really my spot, fool. Like, you know what I mean? No flexing shit, man. It ain't no fancy, nothing smashy. Just a cool little spot to appreciate, man. Be thankful for, man. You feel me? I got the Mac right here. I'm really trying to hook that up so I can really do my reaction for y'all, man. Get on a reaction vibe, but I gotta wait till my hotspot kick in on the 11th. Yeah, bro. Yo, Emmy, what's up, Emmy, man? Come on, swag. We ain't about to do no licks, man. Nah, I ain't kissing nobody but girls, man. Yeah, Juan said, hey, yo, Juan, that joke took me out, fam. You heard me screaming. I know that was funny, fool. I ain't gonna lie. Like that was like hilarious, bro. That was like top-notch comedy, fool. My boy said you walked on a job site. My boy Juan hit me with the punchline. You funny as shit, Juanito. I know you be having your family rolling at the crib for real. You be having them screaming in that junk. What's up, Emmy? How you been? Where you been at, yo? Where you been at? You talking about I ain't fighting no war, man. I ain't shooting nothing, bro. Only thing I'm shooting is vlogs for y'all and lives. We gotta leave that to the military personnel, man. Only time me and you and everyone on here gotta shoot is if somebody trying to get in our crib. You feel me? But even then, it's a little tough situation on where you stay at, you know? Finals. Okay, Emmy, you gotta ace them finals, man. I'm talking A's only. You gotta be valedictorian, man. You heard? My boy say, play Fortnite with me. I don't play Fortnite, little bro, but I play Call of Duty Mobile, man. Get on there with me. I'll play with y'all, man. Y'all boys better not be sweet, cause my homies be talking a lot of they talk a lot of smack, you heard? I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. They talk mash, bro. I'll play with y'all if y'all get the game, man. Call of Duty Mobile, man. Y'all gonna have to rank up for y'all can play with me though, cause I'm whatchamacallit. I'm legendary. Yeah, I know what's happening right now, man. It's crazy right now, but we gotta enjoy life while we can right now, Emmy. Who knows? It could be over tomorrow. You feel me? Right now, we gotta enjoy it. We never know what's gonna happen. Oh, you live out there. Dang, I forgot. So what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna move? Don't be scared, man. Just pray. You know what I'm saying? Just pray that you and your family and everyone where you at, okay, man. In times like this, if it goes like this, you gotta understand then it was meant to happen like this, but I don't think it's gonna happen like this. You know what I mean? Right now, you just gotta be on your P's and Q's and stay safe. That applies to everyone, really. Yo, what's up, JS4L, man? What's up? 3JS4L, man. 3Js, man. What's going on, boss, man? I'm just hitting the herb right now. I know you can smoke on live, but I don't really like smoking on live, bro. Yeah, Emmy, right now you gotta stay low, man. Stay low. Yo, Trey X, man, what time you gotta be up? Oh, you Sunday tomorrow. You could go to sleep late. You know, I try to do the late lives for y'all because I get off work late. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, I ain't pulling up with no switchy, bro. I'm a good guy, man. I'm only having legal firearms, brother. You know what I'm saying? We can't afford nobody can go get afford to get locked up right now. We gotta move smart. We ain't even having switchies, man. If I have a switch gun, it's gonna be a military issued firearm that has a switch built in. You know what I mean? Trey, you got church. You better be in there like, thank you, Lord Jesus, Jesus. Yeah, you better be in there singing, fool. I know when y'all get to church, they open up church with a ceremony, a song. You better be in there. Thank you, Lord Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Yeah. I'm not even making fun of nothing. I ain't gonna lie, Trey. Listen to me, bro. My favorite part of church, I ain't like going to church. Not because I ain't like God, but church was boring when I was younger, bro. Especially going to my uncle church. He was a born preacher, man. And he was like not really how he was, you feel me? So I just be looking at him like this man a phony, but that's another story. But my favorite part of going to church was the praise and worship, bro. That was when they was singing the songs, man. That was my favorite part of church. I ain't like no other parts of church, bro. Tell the pastor keep that stuff short, man. He need a good passage from the Bible, and we out of this junk. We don't need no full sermon. You feel me? Like, but I'm telling you, the most energy part of church is the praise and worship, man. Unless you got a pastor that just energize y'all like that. But I used to fall asleep when the pastor get to talking, man. Some of them just ain't had that. It was one pastor though, but he still was a bad guy though. Well, I just be liking the praise and worship, man. That's why I be liking the Jesus, Jesus, thank you, Lord. Boy, you better get hip in that joint. Cause I know when you go to the party and they say, go Trey, go Trey, go Trey, you gonna be hitting that joint. You gotta hit that joint when you in the church, fool. It's gonna be a whole different vibe. You gonna walk out of there feeling like, man, YS must have knew something. Cause I'm telling you, when they used to be doing that, it was a lady, bro. Cause you know I'm African, so it's a difference in the African church. They still do the same format, bro. It's always they started with a song, right? You know what I mean? And I had to plug my phone up for a little bit, but I go to an African church, so I'm gonna give y'all the breakdown, man. First and foremost, this one of the reasons I didn't like going to church. I had over mad responsibilities. On Sundays, I woke up early and I had to press my family's clothes and my clothes. That's how I learned how to really iron. I'm ironing my little sister clothes. You know, the little kids, they wearing weird dresses, bro. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, my little brother slacks, you mean? My pop slacks, everybody church clothes, man. I'm getting it ready, you feel me? Really ironing shit. So I get ready. I'll be the last to get ready. We get ready, we go. You know what I'm saying? We get to church. My favorite part, yeah, you iron your grandma, Jesse James. You know what I'm talking about, man. Real ones know, man. If you grew up in a household home, they making you do certain things that you might not like. But when you leave the crib, you be like, dang, I know how to iron. A lot of people don't know how to iron. So I'm ironing everybody cribs. Boom, we get to church. It was this lady, man. She was fire. She wasn't a pastor, but she led the praise and worship. She would get on stage. She'd grab a mic. She'll say, somebody say thank you. Everybody would say thank you. She'll say, somebody say Jesus. They would say, Jesus. This was before she sang. She'd get them hype. She was like, I say somebody say fire. Everybody would say fire. And then she starts singing this song, in the hands, in the hands. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Boy, I'm talking about, what? Come on, man. Bro, the whole place would erupt, fool. I'm talking, it was this one lady, I ain't gonna lie. I thought this lady was a faker. Because every Sunday she'd catch the Holy Ghost, bro. She'd be right behind us. You feel me? Every Sunday, I'm looking like she gotta be possessed, bro. Every Sunday, every time that lady would do the song, bro, I swear on my life. You know what I mean? And bro, I'm talking about she'd get a mic. She'd do this every time. She'll say, somebody say Holy Ghost. It would say Holy Ghost. She would say, somebody say Jesus. They would say Jesus. Then she would say, somebody say fire. Then she would say fire. Bro, I'm talking about after that, she say, in the hands. She could sing, bro. Like, I can't sing the song how she sing the song, but in the hands, in the hands. But it sound good as shit, fool. I'm talking about everybody be that jiggy like. Bro, she only sing twice. She sing at the start and in the middle for like offering when we gotta drop our ties. And shit had that John rocking, bro. In the ties, people don't even want to get out there. Bro, I put this on my life. People don't even want to get out the aisle because when you gotta go drop your ties, that's your offering, your money. You gotta walk down the aisle. You know what I mean? Like to drop it in front of the everybody in the church. So shit had that joint rocking. People in the aisle dancing, bro. You can't even go drop your ties. But I'm like, dang. I used to think like, man, she need to just be the leader of the church. Nah, bro. I'm telling you. You feel me? Yeah, like, bro, this is real story, man. My pops would tell you, man. I used to tell my pops, He be like, how was service? I'm like, man, it was boring except for when she sang. You know, I used to say that every time, man. But just cause you go to church, Trey, you know what I'm saying? You know the vibes, man. You know how it is in church, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done had to go to church at some point, bro. Whether it be with your grandma, your auntie, you know how to go to church, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so those are my church vibes, man. But other than that, I used to try to just walk around the church, me and my cousin. But sometimes there'll be people in there like, go back to church, go back in the service. I go to the bathroom a lot. Y'all know y'all be going to the bathroom a lot. I go into the bathroom a lot just cause I don't even gotta use a bathroom. And I'm like, man, I ain't trying to fall asleep in here. And then you get bored, you can't fall asleep because you gonna get in trouble. You feel me? But then the person talking, boring as ever. You just want bro to scream one time like you know what I'm saying? But those is good vibes, man. Those is real stories, man. So when you go to church, man, turn up during that praise and worship, fool. You feel me? That's that time to get lit, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo. Yeah, it's a Puma hoodie. It's nothing crazy, Emmy, man. It's just something chill, man. Just a chill hoodie. I like hoodies, man. I like more like zipper hoodies though. I never like just like these type hoodies. I like zipper hoodies. Yeah, Trey, have a good night, fool. I'm probably finna end the live and play the game a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get to really play the game today, but shout out to Emmy, man. Ace that final, man. Ace them finals, man. Get them grades right. For me, make your fam proud. Shout out to everybody that tuned into the live, man. Listen, if you missed the live, man, it's a lot of good parts in the live, man. Go back and watch it, man, or just listen to it audio. You feel what I'm saying? I love all of y'all, man. Y'all my guys and girls and women and people, man. I fuck with y'all, man. Nah. I can't say that. I fudge with y'all, man. You feel me? I fudge with y'all, man. A long way, babe. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have a smooth night, man, or morning if you getting up for the day, man. And like that, y'all already know I'm out of here.